work at one of the Apple retail stores, and many people ask me, Mark, I'm thinking, what is the difference between the MacBook Airs and the MacBook Pro 13-inch, let alone the 15, because they're uncomparable. So I want to know what exactly is different between the 13-inch MacBook Air and the 13-inch MacBook Pro, including the 11-inch MacBook Air. Let me get this straight. I have to ask you first that, do you need an optical drive? Do you need an optical drive or not? Do you want to be able to share things by writing files onto a disk? Do you need to be able to do that or not? So that's the first thing. Secondly, do you want to use your Mac as your primary computer? Because due to poor ventilation system of the Air, when you use your Air for a very long period of time, but when we move to the new 15-inch MacBook Pros with Retina display, is a different story. That one has very good ventilation system, but for the 13 and 11 Air, the ventilation is ball. So when we compare, well, apart from the drive, when you compare with the processor, of course, the 13-inch processors are way faster than the Air. But the hard drive of the Air are faster than the hard drives of the Pro 13. So when you turn it on, the hard drive of the Air is 2 times faster. When you copy a file using USB 3 or 2 ports or FireWire or Thunderbolts, the Air drive is faster, up to 4 times. So it's a kind of neutral. It's like something that slightly, because it uses exactly the same architectures of motherboard designs found in the iPad. So it's something like slightly better than the iPad. Is half iPad and is half regular notebooks like 13. In terms of graphic capability, they are exactly the same. The game is draw because they both have the integrated 4000 SD graphic, whether it's the Airs or the Pro 13. And you can increase the RAMs up to 8, kind of neutral. So if you go for the Pros to get faster processor, you go for the Air, you get faster hard drive and smaller, but who cares? We get USB 3, you can add an external drive. So I hope you get some idea. By the way, the Air has better resolutions for the screen, 13-inch. We get better resolution compared with slightly better, it's not much. So that's the thing. Well, for me personally, if you have an iMac desktop, or if you're a kind of person that just want things that, okay, you don't like tangible, you don't like the on-screen keyboards of the iPad, you need something tangible, you need something slightly better than the iPad, but you don't want to carry that bulky 13-inch, we suggest the Air, but you need something very small, you want to do home videos for your iMovies, tasks. I would suggest the Pro because, of course, you want to share a movie. You might want to write things on the disk. You need that. Even though an external drive is $79, of course, great. But, well, it's not that practical to carry 2 devices at the same time, the Mac and the external drive. You buy the MacBook Pro 13, you got both of them. My brain got fucked up. I'm sorry to be impolite, but this is my brain, and I got OCD. I'm not well, but the thing is, you might get some ideas between the Airs and the regular Pros. For me personally, I don't know. From me, if you ask Mark Pubate, what you gonna buy? I would buy the 15-inch Retina display.